Hello. Welcome back to the Triforce Tactics Podcast. This is episode 41, and today we are graced by God. The God of TFT himself. P-God has graced us with his presence. If you don't know about P-God, you should know about P-God. He is the world champion of Set 7, decided already. Galaxy champion of TFT Set 8, and then after that, maybe it's just the universe. I don't know. But I'm your host, SpicyAppies, joining my co-hosts, Riley and RamKev, as always.
I'm...
Want to say hi?
Who's who? RamKev, you pick first.
I get Riley this time.
Okay, then I'm Appies this time.
There you go. I can't call RamKev Kevin today because P-God's also Kevin, and so if I'm going to use RamKev today because I fucking can't. And then we got P-God if you want to say hi.
Hi. Oh, you can call him Kevin. You can just call me like P-God President or whatever.
I'll call him Kevin. I'll call you Big P.
Okay.
Short for. Never mind.
Okay.
Anyways, if you want to just so in case anyone doesn't know you, if you want to quickly introduce yourself and how you got into TFT.
My name's Prestivent. I got into TFT because Michael actually convinced me to start playing it, or K3 Soji convinced me to start playing it, and I started in set 5. I started early set. I started on set 5. I think it was Shadow Blue of LeBlanc. That's my favorite set.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was the set I first started.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
How are you playing this game still? If that's how you started.
Yeah. And yeah, I basically just started streaming. You gave it a shot. It's really fun, and I've just been hooked to TFT since.
Oh yeah. I remember the first big event you were a part of, right? Was the doubles tournament last summer because you were in that with Soji and you carried his ass. Right?
The duo tourney.
Yeah. That was the first big thing you were in, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so. Or
right.
It was.
Yeah.
And then your most recent accomplishment actually just happened. You were the first person to Masters in NA. How did that feel?
Oh yeah, it was pretty cool because I got it on stream too. So yeah, and I was also I got it. I won my game, and then 3 minutes later, Solus and Pros finished their game, and they both promoted too. So I basically I just
barely, yeah.
Beat out Solus easy.
I'm pretty sure I was there for the moment because I think immediately after you had to sing Happy Birthday to someone, right?
Oh yeah, I sing Happy Birthday to my mom. So
yeah. So how are you liking Set 7 so far?
I like it a lot. I like a lot. I feel like it was partly to the fact I didn't really 6.5 that much, except for the last patch, the fun egg patch. So it's going from that to this, it's it can kind of only go up.
That's fair. Yeah, no, that's fair. So we have a tradition here of before we get too deep in the TFT stuff, we talk about our weeks. So I'll go first.
You say before we get into TFT stuff, but when we all talk about our weeks, it's just you and Kevin talking about TFT anyway, and me being the splash of not talking about TFT because I don't play the game, I just cast.
My schedule this week, and yeah, this is very telling, has been wake up, stream TFT for forever long, coach, eat dinner, play TFT till 1 a.m, go to bed, rinse, repeat. That's been my schedule for a week. Yeah, it's. I can only imagine that at least 3 of them in this call are very on a very similar schedule right now. But no, it's been fun. I've just been playing a lot. I got the challenger by playing. It was the best game of my life. I played Throat Goat, which is the name for Dragonmancer Nunu, and I won the game at 69 HP to get into challenger. It was kind of sick. I was very happy about it.
Not bad.
Yeah, the best part was I had a Soraka in. I didn't even notice 16 HP thing until I got to creeps, and then I took out my Soraka for an Anivia just so I could keep the dub on 69. It was great. Definitely a weaker board, but yeah, it was very good. It was very good. So I just been enjoying the set. It's been a little degenerate, so we'll talk about that a bit. But yeah, more or less, I say I've been enjoying the set. How's your week been, Kevin? I said
that's been good.
It's fine.
Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of TFT. Surprise, big surprise there. What else did I even do?
Y'all really don't do anything besides play TFT, do you? Huh?
I mean, I gotta play some Genshin Impact today because the event is about to end in 3 days, and I have not played it at all, and I'm terrified.
Okay, that's different.
I'm gonna have.
That's not TFT.
It's not good. I also watched this. I've been watching some like iCarly reviews. Have you ever seen those pop up on YouTube?
Actually,
Like
okay, I don't know if
3-hour
it's
long
been-
review videos
Yeah,
for like iCarly.
There's a guy who does like multiple hour reviews. Of,
Yeah,
like, there's
yeah.
one of iCarly, there's one of Victorious.
Yeah. I watched.
I know
watched those
exactly what
this
you're
week.
talking about. Yeah.
Wait, you've
Good
been
content.
specifically watching the ones about iCarly.
And I also watched the Victorious ones. I watched them
Okay,
out
gotcha,
of order,
gotcha.
actually, completely out of order. it was-
iCarly is actually fucking goated.
It's great. I put it on like while I was playing TFT because I wasn't streaming, so I don't have to worry about people in the background hearing me watch these random videos, and it's great. It was great.
Yeah, there you go. Anyone ever watch Zoe 101 back in the day?
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
That the ending of that show fucking triggered me. I they're okay. Spoilers for anyone who is currently watching
You
Zoe
can spoil
101.
it. I have no intention of actually watching it. So
Like, if I remember correctly, like the last season or whatever was that. So it was Chase. Chase was the love interest for Zoe, or Chase was like the other like big main character basically, and he moves to like England to try to like be with her still, and then she doesn't even end up moving, and then he's like spends a semester away, and she starts dating another guy, and he's like freaking the fuck out, and then eventually I think they start dating and they break up, and then there's like this like there's this one episode which I think is the last episode where it's like him 20 years later trying to break into the time capsule that she left to see if like it was like a whole shit show. Basically, don't watch Zoe 101 or like I don't know, man. That shit was fucking. It's
Just don't watch the end. I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of the Nickelodeon shows are pretty awful at ending. They just like run that shit. It's like good for like a solid 3 or 4 seasons, and then they're like, shit, we don't know how to end this. Oh fuck, it's all going to shit.
Yeah, except for Avatar.
And then-
Avatar's ending was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Avatar.
But that one like cut out. Like they had a pretty clear plan. I feel like for that one.
I watched
Yeah.
Avatar like 5 times.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite
so
character,
good.
P God?
I don't even know. I don't think I have a favorite. I don't like soccer that much. But I watched it like there's this one time like during the summer like I don't remember how many years ago they had like a rerun like every single night, or like they were rerunning the entire thing like a couple hours every single night, and I watched like that was like my 5th time watching it. It was I like would never miss it.
Mhm.
It's so good. It's so good. I recently rewatched it with my dad, and for some reason my favorite episode is that Sokka's my favorite character actually. And my favorite episode is well, at least when I was a kid, was the episode where like Sokka forges his sword.
Oh
And I
yeah, the
watched
meteor
it,
sword.
Yeah, it was so sick. When I watched it back, and his whole training session is like 2 days long, and he just comes out like a fucking god. Like the training montage is like one day, and he goes from getting his ass
Oh
kicked.
yeah.
to,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's a little less realistic in hindsight, but when I was a kid, I was like, "Holy shit, Sokka's a god!
I mean-
he's like a fucking beast."
They had to give Sokka something,
Yeah.
Funny story, actually. So I actually went to school with the voice actor for Toph. I can't. I keep on. I can't.
Just Toe
it's
from
so
Smash,
easy
yeah.
for Toe from Smash. But
Yeah,
because she goes by like a pseudonym, I think.
was she blind?
No, she wasn't blind. But
Oh.
once I heard the voice, I was like, oh my god, I can never unsee this. I can never unhear this.
Wait, that's actually so
It's-
sick.
Yeah, it's kind of hype. It's like the closest I've come to a quote unquote like famous person, probably, maybe.
There you go. How's your week been, Riley?
How has my week been? Yes. Really, the big thing is, so I know I said last week that I would be out of town for this one, and I wouldn't be on this episode. Yeah, guess what fucking happened? There was a fucking giant thunderstorm in Philly yesterday morning, and my flight got canceled. So I'm not in Wisconsin. I'm just still home.
So are you still gonna get the new trombone, or is it?
I have the appointment got pushed back until like mid-August. So like I'm still doing that. I still have every intention of like going
that's
up.
a super far back of like pushback.
At least it's going to come in around like the first or second week of the semester, so I'll still have it more or less in time for when I really need it. Just won't be able to get super adjusted, but it is what it is.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just been chilling other than that. I finally started actually playing TFT because I mean, I can leak that I am casting next set. That is all y'all get. I have confirmation I'm casting next set. That is still happening. That's not even really news. But yeah, I finally started playing TFT again to actually prep for my casts. I'm gold 2. Nice.
Not bad.
Progress.
Look at the classic setup for chat to get triggered. Like, what do they think they're talking about? They're
gold 2.
For chat, I can't.
And the funniest part, y'all expected me to degen some fucking bullshit. Guess what? I'm playing fucking flex.
Truly turned over a new leaf. It's a reroll sin degen meta.
I'll find my sin degen bullshit eventually, but like for now, we're actually gonna play flex and learn the fucking game so I can actually fucking cast. There we go. I'll degen eventually. Don't worry.
It's gonna be Kiana carry. It's Kiana
Oh my
carry.
God.
I swear Kiana carry is better than.
I mean, I've still been shitposting on Twitter about wanting Debonair Talon back, but whatever.
Yeah, there you go. I can see Kiana. I mean, Kiana's basically Talon, but totally separate, with the same price into the assassin.
Exactly. And Talon also already exists in the set, so you know.
Okay,
this Talon
is
another
so
Talon.
fake. No,
wait, this Talon is dope.
No, I want 6.5 Talon back.
Man, I remember one of my first games with the set. I got like a Talon 3. Okay, I think Talon is bugged though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to
damage
buff
when his blades come in.
You know how you can circumvent that? If you hit Talon 3, you don't even have to like do the jump because the blades just kill everything anyways. Like when they come out, it's too free.
Wait, really? I hit Talon 3 twice this set, and I went second both games because it was.
Wait, really? Wait,
I didn't do anything.
Holy crap! Wait,
I think he's just Talon 2 with more HP.
Yeah,
but what?
I feel like it didn't do much. It's literally just more HP.
I'm gonna have to go back because my Talon 3 was legitimately one-shotting things like around him. Like the people would clump, and then the Talon would just like AoE kill everything.
Maybe it's like an item diff or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I was playing 6 Sins.
That could do it. Yeah.
Like a D-Blade IE PT. That'll probably do it. Full damage.
True. How was your week, P-Gun? How you doing?
I'm probably like the same schedule as you. I've just been like degenning TFT. My day consists of degen TFT, sleep, eat, and like repeat.
Yeah, it's a cycle. It is definitely a cycle. Yeah. I imagine the word degen rings very true with your.
Yeah, I've been like, I don't really follow like any sleep pattern or sleep schedule. I just go to sleep when I'm tired, wake up when I'm awake, and I just play TFT. Extreme.
I feel that. I sometimes I feel like I'm just like a TFT robot because it's like, you know, I wake up and it's not even like I feel like I have to play TFT. It's like I just fucking want to. With like every time I'm vegan, I just want to play a game of TFT, and I feel sick to my stomach sometimes. I'm like, how can I wake up every morning and just want to play 10 games of TFT and then like go to bed thinking about TFT? You know, it gets bad. It gets bad real fast. But speaking of degenerate, we can talk about the meta a bit because I think this might be one of the most degenerate patches of TFT history.
It's not just pick a reroll.
It's pretty fucking degen.
It's literally pick a reroll. Like pick a 1 cost, pick a 2 cost, pick a 3 cost, then fucking reroll it. There you go.
Wait, actually, I need to figure out what I've been playing because I feel like I actually haven't been playing too much reroll.
You're just like the Jade god. I feel like you play Jade so well.
I love Jade, man. Oh my, what a comp, dude! What a great comp.
P-God, have you seen RamKev play Jade?
I haven't, but is it just like 9 Jade, Anivia, Yasuo? Like 3 Dragon.
It's 9 Jade with Shio U carry plus random items everywhere else.
Oh. It just kind of shits on everything late game. It looks like. until it
Yeah,
until
it
it
does.
doesn't. But I mean, it looked good. I watched it a lot.
I mean, it
Today.
depends. If you go into an AP matchup at the end, then you straight up just like they cannot do shit. They cannot
Yeah.
do anything against that comp.
It's just Bard on 9, right? It's like Yasuo
Yeah,
Bard.
Bard on 9, Yasuo Bard. It depends on if you get the heart or not. I've played it with. It's so much easier to play it with the heart because you don't have to. Because like a lot of their Jade units are like kind of bad, especially like the Dragonmancer or the Dragonmancer ones plus Tarek are like so bad, like kind of useless in the late game. So you can get a heart. It's like a lot better.
Yep. Yep. I feel like my game plan right now is I get a Rage Blade and I get tank items, and then at some point on stage 4 I either 2-star Lee Sin or I 2-star Swain, and I put the fucking hero thing on him. Whichever one it is, I play stage Dragonmancer. I don't move, I don't scout, I don't do anything for the next like 2 stages, and I top 4. I either go 9 and hit Ao Shin too with the Lee, or I just reroll because I hit enough with him along the way.
Yeah.
I like a completely different. I just start like BF. If I can tempo streak stage 2, I go for it. If not, my board is fucking open and I'm setting it either 3-1 for a reroll or 3-2 for like another reroll.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
different reroll.
I think it's interesting that the like hyper rollings come back this set. There's like a lot of spots where people just rolled the 0 on 3-1. And I think part of that is definitely Astral, but like it's pretty crazy to see come back because we definitely.
I mean,
like
I think there are a lot of augments that really help you with it too.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
think
for
so many
sure.
copies of the champion.
I think it's also lots of people like roll a lot at 3-2 now. So like they like those like $1 reroll comps, like they need to like keep pace or they're just gonna like lose like 50 million HP on stage 3.
Yeah, I feel like Nid's like the shining example of that because when you have Astral, you like feel good about rolling. So like every time I see someone play Nid, it's just like Nid 3 on 3-2, and then they're just stable for like a while until they eventually hit 4 Shapeshifter and maybe like dual carry at least, get on a Shyvana, and then like top 2, where they just either like bleed out into like a 5th or a 6th or like a top 4. And you know like you can do this, you can kind of do a similar thing with Ezreal. I feel like Ezreal can get super Exodia-y, where like sometimes
when Ezreal is strong, he's so strong.
it's so fucking gross. Yeah, when he's strong. I I played a game. I played a lot of Ez, but I played two games in particular ring out of my mind. The first one I had blue battery, blue buff Ezreal, right? And I didn't hit Ezreal 3 till 4-1. I was like level 5 the whole time. I had like 0 HP. As soon as I hit Ezreal 3, I just fucking won the game. Like I couldn't lose another round because it blew up blue battery edge, just one shot the entire fucking board. And then the other one, it was like the most doomed looking game of all time. But I got Guardian +1 and Heroic Presence, and I had like 2 Warmogs, like a Leona 3 and a Tarek 3.
Oh
I had
my
to roll
God.
for Ez 3 on 6, and I basically played the whole game on level 6, and I managed to top 2 because Heroic Presence just like shit on everything. I don't know. That unit is like, he's good no matter what, and if you have the right stuff, he's just straight up fucking Exodia. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Weevil's peepo shaking. It's crazy. There's a couple things that are like that, I feel like right now. Like Scorch Cane, Scorch Set. Feel like that a bit?
Scorch Cane, Scorch Set. I feel like, oh man, every time I play Set, it's just like it's like a bad time. I'll play Set and then I won't have a Xayah on my board and it'll be late game and I'll be like, well, guess everything shits on me. Like somebody had a GS. Fuck, I lost.
I remember this lobby Kevin and I were in. I mean, I'm sure P got experiences as well. The lobby was literally it was Kevin, me, and Ezreal reroller and 5 Sin players.
Oh
yeah, they were all playing Olaf.
It was so fucking awful. Dude. And I was like, I almost made the comeback. I was on literally 1 HP, and then somebody had a fucking GS Olaf, and I died. I was like, oh fuck.
It was the most cringe lobby of all time. That lobby. It was so Kevin was playing Set, and he looked really strong. He got Scorch last augment, I think, and so he's just like killing everyone. And I was playing.
Olaf
yeah. I was playing like double trouble Trist reroll, and my board was literally, it was 2 Tristanas, 2 Heimerdingers, 2 Lulus, like a Nico, and like a fucking Sona or something. And all I didn't position once the entire game. I just backlined everything. I put a frozen heart on my Lulu, and she was my front line. And I just won out because every fucking Sin player just died. It was it was so satisfying.
Oh, yeah.
It was so satisfying.
So many Sin players.
By the way,
So
yeah,
disgusting.
that's you against Sin players. I never fucking frontline your shit, by the way, because it's actually awful. Like, the Sins will just work their way up anyway. You fucking hard corner, especially because there's no fucking Blitzcrank this set. You're trying to counter Sins, just hard clump.
Oh,
Yeah.
I actually think it depends, because I think there are some scenarios where it's actually better to frontline, especially if you have like very valuable back. Like when I play mages, I think it's actually a lot better if you frontline everything, unless you have 2 ZZ Rod portals for your frontliners. But
That's
normally you
fair.
don't have
That's
to.
fair. Like, you don't want any of them to die, right?
I feel-
Just something that's
Yeah,
solo
like
carry.
I had a mage Acel game today where legitimately I was like losing the like, no matter how you clump that board, like you want to keep, unless you get really lucky with Zoe ults and you get KO like 2 times in a row. I think it's actually very difficult to win that matchup if you don't frontline everything.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
That I
I
can
think the
see.
thing that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, just I can see. There was a fucking one of the games I had earlier. I was playing fucking 6 scale scoring Diana 3, by the way, and this fucking
Whoa.
1v1 tried frontlining the Xayah, and the Diana would just make its way there and fucking one-shot it. So
Yeah, that matchup is tough. I feel like without
Also-
Edge of Night, that matchup's so hard.
oh yeah, for sure. But also, like, frontlining Xayah also in that situation is such a fucking grief. Like, to be fair, this is
I mean,
gold.
Xayah is not a unit
Yeah.
that you want to.
Oh,
'Cause,
never.
like,
If
she's
you're
gonna hit
frontlining
frontline.
Xayah, it's over. Also, this is a fucking gold player, so like whatever. But yeah, you just
That's
fucking
fair.
hard corner Xayah, and then you'll let Diana just kill itself with the feathers.
Yeah,
That's it.
they'll do it. There are a surprising amount of counters to Olaf.
Is Olaf really that much of a problem?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he's a problem.
He's
Okay.
he's an
big
issue.
problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, Tigot, have you tried Edge of Night Xayah into Olaf?
Yeah, I have. I've done it like a couple times.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I actually like it a lot. Where I just like, the only thing is, it's like the way I was like positioning it. It's like I just put my front line in the front, but I would like have them a little more to the left. So it's like
Mhm.
my Xayah would be like the bottom right corner. So like once like the Edge Knight procs, like they run further away rather than like you know, still being like somewhat close to make your front lines like hugging your half. That was like the thing that like kind of helped me or when with like those matchups.
Yeah, I think without Edge of Night, the Xayah matchup's so tough. But then like you
Yeah.
you solo corner her in a not Xayah matchup or not wait. Yeah, in a sense you just solo corner and you're fine. I like English is hard. I don't fucking know.
I mean, some comps are just like completely destroyed by
like
a
they're just
lot of
totally invalidated.
like a lot
Right.
of the Cannoneer stuff. Like if you're trying to play Varus carry, for example, there's no way. You know, there's no, you can have the best Varus in the fucking world. Olaf 2 is going to take a fat turd all over your team.
It's also skill score.
He literally two shots
Yeah.
it. You can have a 2,000 HP unit and it's just bonk bonk and they're dead. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know. My favorite counter into Olaf is actually, and this is a hot take. I think 6 Dragon Mage was a bigger problem actually than Olaf because I like Swain into anything like Swain 2 and Lead 2 are just like stable as fuck with good items. And then on 6 Dragon Mage, like you don't have to roll at all. It's like a 40 gold board max, not even, and you don't have to roll at all, and you are stable to end stage 5. And then if you ever have an Olaf Sin player, which again most of the lobbies have at least like 2, if not like more than 2. Because someone sees fat and they go ooga booga, time to play, time to play Sin Olaf. Let's fucking go. And then this little Olaf, this Olaf 2. He starts attacking this Swain with like 9,000 HP, the Swain 2. And Swain just like turns and kills him. It's like really good because he can't do enough damage. And then what happens too is that all the Sins, RFC Olaf's actually kind of tough. What happens generally is that only 2 things can hit Swain at a time because they're all melee units. So they just kind of take turns fucking dying and letting him stack Rageblade until Olaf comes in and just pops. It's really good.
What
really, really
items
good.
do you like prefer on Swain? Because I think it's Archangels plus Rageblade.
I think it's Rageblade GS QSS. The thing with Archangel is that it doesn't actually scale with Dragonmancer.
Oh, I thought skills like per like each tick scales by like the 60%.
It doesn't. No, so any AP you get retroactively doesn't scale. So like Rabadons ends up being better than Archangel because you get the 60% extra from the Rabadons, but then like Archangel is better at the end of the fight by a little bit than the Rabadons, but it's like a lot worse for most of the fight. Basically, it's really weird that it doesn't work retroactively, but it doesn't. Which is why like Titans isn't very good on Dragonmancer units as well.
Oh, okay.
I do think GS is like
It feels so
pretty
good.
good item.
It's so good.
You know, after Sunfire Cape, probably put it up there. Maybe with Rageblade.
Yeah. Isn't it funny because
Yeah.
Going into this set, didn't everyone think GS was going to be shit? Because
Oh
it got
no,
nerfed.
because I thought about it for a second and I was like, wait, GS, and you just think about all of the synergies and the units that they added, and it makes sense because if they kept it at the 1800 threshold, that item would be insane, like so fucking nuts. But like, yeah, it works on like all of the upgraded dragons. It works on like a lot of the 3-star frontliners. So it's like it works on any Dragonmancer unit, right? So like, if you play the 6 Dragonmancer, you kind of want GS. Otherwise, you can't. Like, I had this cracked Elise, like with the what's the Jewel Lotus JG, no Jewel Lotus IE Archangel's Hodge, and it couldn't kill this Swain because I didn't have a GS, and it couldn't kill him.
Is GS Rageblade QSS just not the best in slot item combo this set? Well, like
You can put it on everyone.
best in slot like flexible carry. Like, what carry doesn't use that item combo? That's like a backline carry.
Aoshin.
he can still use it.
Ace
Though, can he?
Aoshin can still
I mean,
use
kind
that.
of.
Yeah,
I feel like
Kind
Aoshin could
of.
probably be okay with it.
it's
But,
not
like,
great on
Aesol
him, but
couldn't,
it can
for
use
sure.
it. Yeah, it's
But
basically
Aesol
just
for
like
sure.
Nami.
Aesol was like really bad with those items.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Aesol is just bad in general unless you have Mage Cap.
Disagree.
So...
Aesol is dope.
Wait, what do you play around Aesol without Mage Cap, Kevin?
Oh, 4 Invokers.
Gotcha.
I think.
I've
Okay.
played it like once
Okay.
without Mage Cap. I was playing like a Dragon Horde game, and I hit Aesol 2 on like the end of stage 4 with I think it was like Shojin IEJG, and this motherfucker just kept fucking dying. Like he
Oh
couldn't do
yeah,
anything.
yeah. I mean, I think Aesol
It was
needs
so
like
sad.
sustain. It's kind of like Aesol. The damage comes from how long you live. It's
Yeah.
like that's the thing. Is like Archangels, Aoshin, or Aesol. They're all about like living long enough to kill everything on the board, which is why like I'll just slam like a like an Archangels and like a Gunblade or a BT or a Hodge, and then probably some kind of mana. But if you're playing 4 Invokers, you can get away with it.
Mhm.
Because I've played it before with 4 Invokers, and it's still capable of winning lobbies.
That's fair.
But it's kind of hard to get there because how are you going to play 4 Invokers?
Yeah, I feel like if you play one Sin Olaf player, that could get real sus real quick.
Yeah. Aesol into Sin Olaf is so sad because like you have no way of killing Olaf.
Yeah, that 9 gold unit's just gonna fucking get chattel over your board, and then you can't do anything
Yeah.
about it, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's so tragic. It's
And
so
2
sad.
autos your Lulu, 1 auto is your Sona. Most of your Aesol just looks menacing, like ults him and he dies.
You pray, you try to get like a Zoe on your board, and you just pray for like the 1/5 chance that you get KO. You're like, oh my god, please let me get KO. Oh my god, dude! Every time I play mages and there is a Sin player, I just stick Zoe on my board. I'm like, please let me fucking get KO, or else I'm just dead. It doesn't matter what my like front line looks like. It doesn't look like, especially if you're playing like something like Nami. This is why I refuse to play Nami carry anymore. Is because Nami just gets absolutely shit on by Olaf. Like that matchup is so bad. Because she also walks up. It doesn't matter what board you're fighting. She walks up because she's 3 range, and by then Olaf comes in and kills everything.
He just doesn't give a shit. I feel like I've had nightmares the last couple of days about like this, like just having my carry mispositioned to an Sin Olaf and just watching it die. Like Zaya just dying to 2 autos has to be the most depressing thing I've ever seen in my life because she literally fucking dies to 2 auto attacks. He was in a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's I don't know, man. It is not. Yeah, but I mean, I still have fun. I imagine. I mean, Peacock and RamKev are both playing a ton of TFT still, so I imagine you're both having a ton of fun. Or you're just a robot
hey, even though
in the
I'm not
system.
playing a bunch of TFT, I'm still having fun with the TFT I'm playing. I'm just doing other
There you
shit
go.
in life, so I think
there
this
you
set's
go.
fun. I just like y'all have a ton of fucking reasons to play the set and go ham and like really get fucking good. I mean, I don't. I'm still having fun though. Like the set is actually really fucking fun. I think they did a great job with set 7.
Yeah, I think it's dope.
Agreed.
I think this is one of the best sets yet.
Agreed. Speaking of having things to play for and sweat for, Peacock, what is your thought on the circuit, and how are you going to dominate? What's your training plan going into set 7? Besides 12-hour days of playing TFT.
I can answer this. What training plan? It's already set. This man's the set 7 world champion. What training plan is there? It's happening.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a training plan. I just play a lot, and I just make sure if I can't like figure out something, I just try to get like as many different opinions as I can on it, and like ask like other good players. And that's like basically it. That's like the only like
Yeah,
kind of
it's
plan
all
I
true.
have.
Yeah.
It's all strat. I think the first tournament is not. Oh, I guess technically it's not this weekend, but next weekend, right? That's when the top 160, whatever. That's when that starts, and the top 32 is the week after that.
Yeah, it starts. Yeah, it starts. It's weird that the first weekend for that is a Friday, Saturday, and then the second weekend is Saturday, Sunday. I don't know why. But
Oh, is
whatever.
it? Is it Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, then Saturday? That's weird.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's. I don't know. I put it in my calendar. That it looks. Let me double check. Actually,
Also, on that, like, dude, if I don't skip day one, and then on top of that I get knocked out day one, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, I literally just gonna retire TFT.
Oh no, you skip day
Oh,
one every
yeah.
time. Trust.
But
no,
You
okay.
skip day one every time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
I'm
traveling
better.
that week. So if I can't skip day one, I'm just not gonna play the eternity. Unfortunately.
Okay. I mean, at least it's day 1 and 2 now.
yeah. You skip the entire first weekend if you're top 32.
Day
Yeah,
ones
that's-
are
that's a
so fucking
massive
terrifying.
I
mean,
yeah.
I feel like everyone here has to have been day 1. I mean, like we've had varying experiences, I'm sure, with getting day 1.
I've only gotten day 1 once, and that was mid set. But that was also coming off of fucking taking a vacation to Chicago and Texas. So like, I'm not even surprised.
There you go.
So otherwise, I've actually never gotten day 1.
I've only
Flex
gone day
on.
1.
I mean, at least the 6 games, which is like you can't.
Yeah, 6 games
Get
for the
fucked.
first
Yeah,
half, and then 6
the
games for
format-
the
It's just a
Yeah.
slog. It's a slog. If
I
you
got
don't
day
get-
1 so much in set 5. Like I think I was the day 1er in open bracket tournaments. It was fucking bad, man. I could not get to day 2. I'd lose one game, get tilted because some motherfuckers just sitting there like on vein 1, that killing my whole board, and I just want to.
I hate this. Yeah, I remember one tourney like it was like Shadow Blue Buff, the Shadow Blue Buff LeBlanc patch. I was like, fuck.
No, you know what the
shit,
2
dude.
open bracket tournaments in set 5 were? It was Vayne meta, like when Vayne 1 Quick 9 was a thing, and then it was when Lux 3 was a thing. It was like the Deep Lux 3. It was oh my god. I just didn't want to play TFT either time. It was bad.
Dude, set 5 was just so awful. Oh my god, what an awful set.
I remember those matches, but I didn't
Yeah.
even know like those tournaments existed then, like back then.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's tough to know. They don't advertise.
Yeah, there's like no advertising.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean I think yeah, I mean if you can continue on your track, there's no way you play day 1. Even if you do play day 1, it's just the warm up. Like day 1 powers you up for day 2.
Day
No, the
1,
thing is,
there's so
you get
many
past the
shitters.
mental
It's too
block.
free.
No, but the thing I know that like it's like if I do play day 1, like I'm not like worried. I don't think I'm gonna get nervous. It's just that I might get nervous because I'm afraid that like I'm just gonna be like the living meme forever. It's like I got day 1 every single tournament last set. It's just
But imagine the mental freedom when you play day one and you just fucking crush everyone. Like like that's the ascension of P God. No, it's like the mental block, the weights were taken off. It's literally the Rock Lee moment. Like you take off the training weights, and then like the day one mental block's gone, and all of a sudden you're just the best player in the world because your confidence is
I mean,
out of this world.
I'm confident. It's just yeah. I'm just not trying to play it. It's just like,
it's like the day one.
It's so many
keeping you up at
games.
night.
That's 12 whole games, unless you get out day one, in which case it's only 6 games. So that's plus side. Let's go.
There's this one tournament last set that wasn't supposed to be day one. There's this one tournament last set where I went into like the day one thingy and I was like top 10 and I was like hella confident, but then like I went 8-1 and then I like the third game I just forgot how I just like blanked out. And it just fucking led to me getting, oh my god.
I mean, 3 game sample size was really bad too. Like that is definitely.
We have gone at length about fucking day 1 3 games.
Yeah, I think it's much harder to get day ones now than it was then as well, right? Because 3 games, it just felt terrible. It's 6 game sample size and like over a full weekend. Because it's 6 games and 6 games actually, right? Because that makes up what day one would have been over a whole weekend. So I don't know. That's just good.
Plus results carry over, so there are plenty of ways where you can sort of like
PD them all on day one. Just let that ride that vibe through day 2, and you're good, right?
Yeah.
First weekend. I don't know. I'm excited for the first tournament. I feel like the break between the last tournament between regionals and Astral Cup feels like a fucking millennium, dude. It's I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. It gives people time to get used to a new set, and then it's not as big of a gap between Astral and Jade Cup. So no, it's good. It's gonna be good. The
I think it's more
better.
like last set felt like it dragged on, but that's just because I don't know. We won't talk about the end of 6.5. Because set 7's here, and set 7's fun, except for all the cringe shit.
Who cares about set 6.5, except for Talon? Bring back Debonair Talon, please.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put you a bit on the spot, Fiat. I'm going to ask you to make, to the best of your ability, a tier list of what you think is most cringe to least cringe in this set right now, comp-wise.
Oh, is there like a way you can give me like a list so I can like have it all? Like,
wait, let's make a list. Well, let's make a list of comps.
We'll list it off.
We'll list them off.
List off comps and then rate them cringe from 1 to 10.
Oh, that's a better way to do this. Yeah. We can list off comps. Let's all right. Let's start with the
first one. Sinloff.
Sinloff.
No.
There's got to be some kind of Frozen joke that you can make there.
Oh, I'm sure, but like
Olaf,
no one's putting the effort because it's Sin Olaf, and no one wants to put time into thinking about Sin Olaf.
Yeah, I miss
like
before like the Nami nerf, when everyone was playing Nami. I was fucking spamming Sin, like every chance I got for Sin Olaf, I was spamming that. And then Nami got nerfed, and now everyone's playing Sin Olaf.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most cringe, how cringe is Sin Olaf?
I don't know. I think it depends. I think it depends like how you go about it. Like if you could drop like an Olaf like 2-1, like obviously like you're gonna try and play it, and like if you get offered Sin Spat, you're gonna take it. But if you're like the type of player that like starts like you have like tier Rod and you get a spat off of Carousel, and then you just fucking tunnel on Olaf, you send it like 3-2 for one Olaf. I think those people are like a 10 on the cringe scale. But the people who like play like Sin Olaf when it's like they're like straight like their most optimal route because they get offered it like as early as possible. I think that's like a 7.
Mm-hmm. I want to contest that point because I played 3 games with Goose and Saint today, right? We were all 3 in the same lobby. All 3 games, Saint got dropped Olaf on 2-1. All 3 games, he played Sin Olaf. And on the 3rd game, Goose was like, dude, like he painted like dude every fucking time. And then Saint was like, I didn't even want to play this. I want to play new to this game. And I am not a toxic person. I barely talk in chat because I try to be positive. And I just like fucking
dies of crazy.
Like, there's no fucking way you're not trying to play Sin all 3 games, ain't you? You play it literally every game. I don't know. I think if you hard force, you're definitely more cringe. But if you get dropped Olaf on 2-1, 3 games in a row, you are more cringe than the person who hard forces it.
Okay, what about pre B patch Nami?
Oh, I thought it was pretty cringe. Or okay, I feel like I think it was less cringe as other people because it's like during pre B patch Nami, I literally played zero Nami, and I would play like a bunch of other stuff. I would start BF Store when everyone's starting like tier and raw and stuff like that, and I would just have like lots of my stuff uncontested, and that's when I played lots of sins. I would just reroll Kane a lot because like like nobody's really like I'm probably like one of the only sin players in the lobby, and like Nami would be pretty free because it is a three range thingy, so it just always walks up. So I think I'd probably give like a 6.
Oh, so even less cringe than non-hard force Olaf players.
Yeah, but I think it's because of my experience with it.
That's fair. My experience with Nami was I would top 3 lobbies with Nami 2.
So I just roll for Nami 3 yet.
It is so cringe.
I had one Nami game where at 3-2, every Nami was out of the pool. Someone had Nami 3, I had like 7 Namis, and the person had like 7 Namis, and someone had like 2 Namis or something like that. It was, like there's some number there. And I was like, I can't. I don't know. Yeah, I agree though. I think it was a little less cringe than cringe. Riley, did you play that patch at all? The Nami patch?
The Nami I played a few games. I like got through some of my placements on them. I played it was so easy. It was bad. That was pretty cringe. I want to say like an 8.
To put it into perspective, Nami 2 didn't Nami 2
Nami 2 was
same
so
amount
stable.
Of damage as the current Nami 3?
Something like that.
I think Nami 2 does more than Nami 3 does right now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Nami 3 now does like 25 more than Nami 1 did.
Yeah, that's why I refuse to put items on Nami. You will never see me put items on Nami anymore.
Y'all play Nami?
Just stick them on Rise.
Oh, I play a lot of Nami.
People play Nami still? What?
I'll 3-star the Nami though. 3-star Nami with meditation, kind of good.
Oh yeah.
Wait, okay. Here's the next one.
3-star Nami now, by the way, does 200 damage. 1-star Nami before did 175.
That's what I thought,
if you think of her as like a healer, then it's like she's unchanged.
That should be a role anyway.
All right, here's the next one. There's 2 in 1 here. Mages, then mages with meditation.
Okay, mages with meditation are actually like fucking broken, but without meditation, I mean they're good. Just don't play Nami.
I feel like without like meditation or Ludens, mages feel so unplayable to me. But then when I get meditation or Ludens, like it is literally my Rise 2 doing 10,000 damage because he has no items, and they can't play the fucking game, and it makes me want to. I just feel bad. I feel gross and slimy and icky, and I don't know.
Oh man.
I think another Ogden that's like super up there for mages is Stand United. I don't know if like other people agree with me.
You get a lot of synergies
because you get
true,
you get lots of synergies, and like the AP is like a double cast.
Mm-hmm.
So you get like basically 2x the value of like Stand United.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get a lot of AP. AP is worth like a lot for sure.
So, I think that's like playable too. But that's
low key. I feel like their auto attacks matter a lot too.
Oh yeah, but I think that's like if I had like meditations, Ludens, Stand United, it would be like meditation then Ludens, then Stand United under.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, there's no greater feeling than you're playing mages, and it's like you get the prismatic augments on like 3-2, and you get prismatic meditation, and you're like, oh, shit.
That means I already have this
just fucking lobbing
that's
ball.
right.
Yeah. Rise and Heimer 2 with meditation as well is like they just can't play the fucking game. Their carries just perma CC'd on Heimer 2. It's just gross. I don't know. I'm convinced Rise is the worst unit in the game until you get like one of the broken mage augments, and then he's just like the best unit in the game.
I used to think that too, but I've been playing a lot of Nami recently, and ever since like I talked to Ramlin a little bit about it, or he like gave me his like input. I think Rise is actually like a lot. My opinion on Rise is like gone like a lot better.
I think
I know he likes Rise a lot.
I really like Rise. Like,
same.
I honestly is not bad actually. Yeah.
I won a game earlier with like no meditation. I was carrying Rise too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They just
Like,
go
pe-
on front line, right?
People will complain about there being no like AP carries just because there are like no 4-cost AP carries, but like that you haven't put items on Rise. You know, you haven't properly itemized Rise. 'Cause
What is
that
proper
guy rocks off.
itemization on Rise? Out of
Random
curiosity.
shit. No,
I'm pretty
I
sure
like-
Rise can use GS Rageblade QSS is the thing.
I
I-
actually don't agree with that.
Yeah, I think
I mean, it's not
you need
good, but it's
I-
not bad.
I think Gunblade is super good on Rise. Like sometimes you can't get it, but if you can afford to get Gunblade, like Gunblade Shojin is probably all you need.
I think-
you like whatever.
Probably, yeah.
My opinion on Rise Bis is like if you're itemizing him, if you have to choose like 3 items, it would be Shojin, Archangel's GS.
Yeah, that's pretty good as well. Yeah.
I can see that. I feel
Yeah,
like
like-
I just like how I think about Rise, because I'm not the best Rise player, so I will admit. But I just basically only play him whenever I have something broken for him, because he has a lot of things that just break him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There are a lot of things that just make Rise a broken
Man-
unit.
man,
Have you ever
Saying
done
Rise?
Axiom Arc Rise? Actually, does that even work on Rise?
It does. It doesn't feel great though. I've played it
I've
a
been
lot.
thinking
like,
about it.
It actually does not feel good, because like it doesn't really change much. He never kills anything with his first cast. He maybe kills one thing with his second cast, and then like by the end of the
You
fight's
know
kinda
what's
over.
so good with Axiom Arc though? Asol.
Asol? Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what a fucking
Guy fucking
option.
karma casts. It's so gross.
Wait, I've
It's
actually never
so
tried that
gross.
before.
Yeah, because like basically Asol, once you get down to like maybe the 5th to 6th cast, once that pops, Asol goes back up to full mana. It's crazy.
Yeah. The best feeling is when you play into a Jade matchup, and so he almost always targets the little Jade clump in the back first. So he just kills the Jade statue like immediately and all the shitters, and gets full mana, and then just kills the board.
He's like, let's go.
Yeah, it still feels so good. Oh, that unit with Axiom Arc it's like a world of difference between with Axiom Arc and without Axiom Arc. Like that augment makes that fucking unit for sure. And that's the case for a lot of things. I feel like augments really make a lot of units right now. I feel like any of the Dragonmancer units, if you hit Thrill, like it's just a 1v10. Like Thrill 2 in particular, if you hit Gold Thrill, like Swain will kill entire board in a zone every time. Lee Sin will kill entire board in a zone every time. It's just disgusting.
Oh yeah. Oh man. That's
It
gross.
is such a gross augment. Did anyone know? Have you ever taken the what is it called? The Dragonmancer one that gives people attack speed. Does that work for the hero too? I forget what it's called.
Oh,
It's like when they get a takedown, it gives Inspire. Does it give stuff to the hero as well? Because if not, it feels kind of worthless. I feel like.
I have no
I
clue.
thought it did, but I have no clue. Yeah, I'm not. I took it a bunch on PBE, but I've never actually. I play like a bunch of random stuff on PBE, and for some reason on live, I just never see it ever again. I was
For
like,
what it's worth,
Hmm.
its average placement on live is 4.92.
Okay, maybe it doesn't.
That
sounds like it doesn't.
See, when a trait specific augment has that low of an average, or that high of an average, whatever the fuck, that big of an average placement. There we go. But because the only people taking it are gonna take it when they have the trait on their board and it's still having a bad average placement. That's how you know it's bad.
Yeah, true. Wait,
You know
thoughts
what
on an
I like?
augment? Oh, sorry. What?
I was
Okay.
gonna say. Speaking of the stats, you know what my favorite stat is? Curl pack average placement 5.65. That augment is so bad. It's so
I've only
bad.
ever seen that work
Holy.
once. Like someone do well with it once. And how they did it was like they just went 7 and they just re-rolled like the 6 Dragonmancer Lee Sin board.
Mhm.
That was
That's
like the
fair.
only.
That's like the
I've ever seen
only
do well.
way that I can see it doing well. But like, I swear I've seen like people take that augment because like the thing is, you might win 5 or 10 rounds in a row, but the moment you start losing, you're dead. You can lose
Yeah.
twice and then you're dead. And like
You know,
you're down
to
you're
8,
down a
yeah.
prismatic and you can't level, so it's like yeah.
It's not fun fact. It's not even close to the like worst average place augment. Take a guess.
What is the worst one? Cursed Crown. It's
No,
really good, but I feel like
I'm
people just
looking,
die.
I'm looking at it right now, so I
It's-
probably should.
Okay,
King of your
Pigot,
heart.
Pigot, what do you think the worst performing augment is right now?
For prismatic, probably the jade.
Just
like
in
the jade-
general.
Jade soul.
Not even
Oh.
prismatic. Cruel Pact is the worst prismatic
Oh.
in general, though.
Built of 1. That shit is fucking
It's
awful.
reckless spending at 5.98.
I don't
What
know
even
why
is
that one
reckless
does so
spending?
poor. It's the weird
The shimmer
it's the
scale
weird
one.
It's a weird
scale
shimmer scale
where
where
you
you
have
have
to
to,
like
like,
roll and
level
level?
and you have to
Yeah, if you
yeah.
just play like a donkey, you get 40%
That's-
extra damage.
That's like the
for-
worst design augment I've ever seen.
Wait, I've done well with that augment once on PvE, and it's because I had shimmer scale stat Yasuo.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean,
There you go.
Every
Yeah,
But
time
yeah.
like,
goes.
how are you gonna be able to do? Because like, it's not like any of the shimmer scale units are aside from Kane. I feel like all of the rest of them are kind of.
I mean, Volibear's not even a unit.
yeah, I feel like
Volibear
need
is
spat,
fake.
right?
Volibear is so fake.
Volibear's not even
it's
a
so
unit.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the best way to do it would be you'd have to get it third augment. I feel like you definitely have to get a third augment, right? And then like if once Volibear is a real unit, then it would be good.
Fun
Because you just
fact.
like if you have like a volley 3 already.
Yeah,
like two.
So its
yeah.
average placement at each 3 stages is 2-1 is 6.16. Oh god.
So
it's
here's
wait,
the-
that is oh yeah. The second worst performing augment, well, Cruel Pact and Astral Heart are tied on 2-1, 5.42. Reckless spending is it's not even close. The worst augment
Holy
on 2-1 I think we've ever seen. Not even
I mean,
close.
all of the shimmer scale related augments are like, they do pretty poorly,
Yeah.
especially
exactly.
when you take them late. But I think, yeah, I'm not even sure if you guys know whether or not this thing works on level 9 or not.
It
I
does.
think it's
You have to
still-
roll.
you just have to
it
roll
allows,
once,
so
and you
it
don't have to-
allows
Yeah, you
you
just
to
roll.
keep buying XP even on level 9. Like it doesn't do anything, but you can put the tick in.
Oh, I thought it
So,
just
yeah.
made it so that you just roll instead of
Yeah.
buying XP and rolling.
Or does it? Okay.
It would make sense if it's just rolling. In
That
which
makes-
case,
that makes
that's
sense.
pretty
I thought- I
good.
think it
Well, you
changed
spend 2
from
gold
PvE.
for 40% boost. Kind of nice.
But
You
still,
just have to make it
so-
to level 9 without being dead.
But at
Yeah.
3.2, it's 5.72. It actually gets worse at 4.2 with 5.96. Yeah.
Oh man,
Uh,
that is.
I don't
not-
know why I don't think I've gotten offered it. I don't want to take it, but
huh.
yeah.
I want a free Kane on T1. Fuck it, it's time.
I mean, I'm down for that, but also no. Also,
Yeah, maybe not the best augment. I was gonna say, imagine they rework the Dragonmancers of augment to be instead of having one Dragonmancer, you have 2, but they each only get like 60% of the stats that you normally get from Dragonmancer.
I feel like it would be nice if it spread between multiple units, kind of, because it does feel
Yeah,
kind of weird. Like,
it'd be a cool
It's-
augment, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. Being able to dual carry Swain and Lee does sound kind of fucking broken though.
yeah, they would have,
That
they would
sounds
have
real
to tune
too
it. They would have to
good.
tune it.
They should tune it down anyways though, because like
Yeah.
I mean, okay, Pico, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cringe is Dragonmancer? Any Dragonmancer 3 cost carry?
Oh, Swain is. I don't think it's like that cringe. I think Lee Sin is like the really cringe one. Where you go like you literally you just have like Gargoyle Spark on your Lee Sin 6 Dragonmancer and it just 1v9.
Yeah.
It's the most cringe. I had like so much because I like beginning of the set or like not like beginning of this. I guess it's like recently. Like when we were like when me and when Soul still played on his main, I would I would snipe Solus a lot. Like me and him, we'd always play with each other, and he plays so much of that like 6 Dragonmancer bullshit that I QSS my front line so often now. Like if there's like one decent play in there, I'm willing to QSS like my Silas or like
Oh,
whatever.
I've gotten really good at positioning against Lee Sin recently. Like,
Oh,
you
Lee Sin.
just splitting up backline, making sure that your front line is getting kicked towards the useless units while you carry like does stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I guess you gotta get used to it because like I feel like most people kind of default to like backline clump, frontline clump.
Oh
Kind
yeah.
of gets destroyed by Lee Sin.
Also, if you get what is it, Eye of the Storm with that Lee Sin,
Oh,
yeah.
it's so good.
It's so good.
Every single time I see it, I instantly rush for a Zephyr though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Zephyr
yeah.
Shroud. Fucking
Yeah, you know they're AFK the rest of the game.
it doesn't matter what you have. I'm
Yeah.
sticking it here anyway.
You know what happened? I was playing 6 Dragonmancer Swain today, and this fucking mage player, they Zephyr my Swain. Like they literally didn't move their Zephyr the entire game. I didn't play Swain once, and I still hard beat their ass every single time I played them. Like, it wasn't even close every single time I played them.
I will
Like,
say,
I don't know.
I feel
You
like
have to
Rise
move.
is the one unit that can like do decently into the Dragon Masters in the late game because he has so much
Yeah.
single target DPS.
Wait, who?
Yeah, Rise 3 is insane
Rise.
into it.
Rise 3 is like
Wait,
he'll do stuff.
I actually have like a decent amount of success with mages against like 6 Dragonets or Swing because it's like by the time it gets like end game, I mean unless like their front line is like straight up juiced up, I just like perma CC them with like Heimer and stuff.
Yeah, I think you want
yeah,
QSS to play Swain late game. I think QSS is really important.
Because otherwise you get Heimered every time.
Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, it is really bad if you don't have QSS in that matchup. But I do think I think Capped Mage beats Capped Dragonmancer. Without like, I think you have like Shapeshifters +1, then you beat it because you play 4 Shapeshifter on 9, and you're 4 Shapeshifter. 6 Rage Wing, 6 Dragonmancer, and the Swain just doesn't fucking die because he's 12k HP and has like 5.0 attack speed, doing 600 damage in auto. But yeah, I do think Mage has a really, really good matchup into it. I think honestly, like the best thing to do is you just reroll both Lee and Swain, and you just change the character. You just change who's the hero depending on the matchup. Yeah, no, you literally like you fully like itemize both favorite items, and if you ever play the Mage player, you just you put the items on, or you put the thing on Lee instead, and just position him to ult something into the Rise, and the Rise just fucking dies, and you win the fight.
I also
Yeah,
do
it's
think
really
Lee Sin's
cool.
bugged right now because there's like half the time or like a good chunk of the time like Lee Sin kicks and like to the bottom left, like my units in the bottom right get like fucking like they also get like the ball back.
Wait, really?
I've
swear it
never
happens so
seen
often
this.
to me.
What happens, what I see a lot is that he'll kick into like a wall, like he'll kick a frontliner into a wall like a hex away, and then just ride the wall into the back line and then kill the backline carry. It's
like
really
a
fucking dumb.
Oh,
Yeah. I've never seen that one though. That's a crazy bug.
There's some real bugs that feel kind of bad, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, the Rise bugs feel. If Rise wasn't such a good unit, I feel so bad about playing Rise because like half the times his ults just get straight up eaten, and you're just like, what the fuck? Man?
Yeah.
Or like he'll get CC'd mid ult and just lose all of his damage. You'll be like, oh shit.
You know what sucks is that I'm pretty sure Shojin Rise is, if he doesn't get attacked by anyone, like hit by damage until Tempest proc will always interrupt one of his casts, which it feels really fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because everyone plays 2 Tempest.
Yeah, it's a big feels bad.
All right, this how cringe on a scale of 1 to 10 is Zaya.
Oh, I fucking hate Zaya. I think it's like a 9. There are like some players that like go into I think players that go into game with like a 2020 game plan. Like there are so many people that are just like, oh, I'm gonna play from 2020 Zaya. Like
Hey, P God,
it's so cringe.
you know who you're in call with, right?
I agree with P God. I'm on the same boat.
I will
I-
not stand for this 2020 fucking slander.
I think it's like more than fine if it's like, you know, if it's like what you're
If it's
given,
a
it's your
mid-comp.
optimal route. But it's like
Right.
if you go into the game with your plan being like 2020, like before you see what you're given at all, I think that's so cringe.
It's like the open for Z game plan. Be open for play Z.
I'm leaving the
RFC.
fucking podcast. This is slander.
I don't think
y'all are
2020 is cringe if
wrong.
it's not an insanely good comp. I think 2020 something that's like
me.
B tier is fine.
Okay, I think
that's woke actually. I think 2020
yeah.
like Olaf Sin is the most cringe shit in the world.
That agree. 2020, even an A tier comp is fucking wokage. If you're 2020 a B tier comp like Talon and all of 6.5, that is wokage as fuck.
You know, like that meme where it's like the 2 couples and like the one guy in the corner, and like the one guy in the corner is like, they don't know that I 2020 broke out, right?
They don't know that I 2020 Talon for a whole set.
It's actually pretty maybe I wonder how. Okay, maybe it's easy to hard force reroll voodoo. You know,
I can see it. No one buys the unit
No
unless
one
they're
buys
playing Throatgoat. I
like,
feel
I
like.
actually.
I think Brogo sucks.
I will say.
I was playing against Goons the other day, and my Throatgoat literally fucking one-shot his Itis 2 with Warmogs.
Okay,
It was good.
I've seen that before, but I played it. Okay, I played it like a couple of days ago because I was like sniping like Soju in the morning, and then he told me like my spot was good for Throko, and I was like, oh shit, all right, I'm gonna try it. I gave it like a fair shot. I went like the most uncontested 8th ever, and then it's like that's fine. That's like 1 game sample size. I see it like over the next couple of days. I see it like maybe 5 times. I have never seen it place above top 7. It just seems like it's shit.
I think it depends on the itemization, really. I actually think BT is like
it's BT Redemption.
Yeah, BT Redemption.
BT Redemption.
I think the problem too is that I think a lot of people don't play 6 Dragonmancer as usually can. I think they play like 3 Dragonmancer and then like play like Frontline and stuff.
Yeah, no, you just stick 6 Dragonmancer in there, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's the health is so insane.
Yeah, you stick in 5 1-cost 1-star Dragonmancers, and you're 10 times stronger than if you have like Hecarim 2, Sedge 2, fucking everything in the world. Like you're way stronger. I don't know. I do think it hard loses to other Dragonmancers though.
I was gonna say GS.
GS, definitely loses to GS as well. I think that here's the cringe part of Throko, which is this hidden tech, is that you're definitely supposed to dual carry Xayah.
No,
That's just fucking cringe, though.
It's Hecarim Xayah on it.
So just
and you itemize Xayah.
It's a new Xayah variation.
Fuck.
It's the best version of Throko.
It's just like how Set is the worst comp in the game until you hit Xayah 2 and you're like, oh, this is pretty good.
It is, yeah. Xayah is the key to making Throko playable. The hidden unit that no one ever plays should be super easy to hit Xayah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't even play much Xayah, but I always hold that shit now.
Yeah, no, for sure. I actually, personally, I find Corki players to be more cringe than Xayah players because they play Corki knowing what Corki does and expect to do anything. Like, isn't that just the definition of cringe?
Is Corki really that bad? I don't think I've seen a single Corki.
It took me so many times this set where I was like, oh, I have pretty decent Corki items here. I put the fucking Corgi on my board, lose every fucking round, and be like, oh my fucking god.
No, you know what it is? You play Corgi 2, the opponent has an Itis 1 or an O-off, and you just can't kill a fucking unit. Like Corki 2 cannot kill Itis 1. It is the saddest matchup in the world. Like, the only way to play Corki is, like if you're fast 9 and you just want someone to do good damage with no synergies, you just put a Corki on your board, right? Hold AD items. If you have extra items after itemizing Yasuo. But if you try to play for Corki, it is, like, the most uncontested, like 7th. It's not even an 8th, because, like, some motherfucker, is playing some stupid reroll comp and they just missed, or like I saw someone reroll Yone the other day with Runan's Last Whisper.
Oh my god, what the heck? Did it do well?
No, it went
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's possible. It's not possible to do well with that.
No. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're playing Cannoneers early, I feel like you just see, like, fuck it, I'll reroll Tristana rather than move items onto this garbage Corki unit, you know? I'd take Tristana 3 over Corki anytime.
Yeah, Triss is good.
I did play a Triss game. She actually, like, if you have this, I think if you can get +1 Cannoneer, then Triss actually feels really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
That's at least from what I was noticing from the Triss game, yeah.
Triss doesn't get stuck on front line, you know? She poops her bomb on back line, and you're like, oh shit, let's go.
Yeah.
And also, like, Jinx does a good amount of work too.
Oh,
especially if you can hit Jinx 3.
That one. I think Jinx 3 is some hot ass.
Really? Okay.
I think that unit sucks.
I think Jinx is like fine as like a synergy / utility.
Oh, like you don't. I mean, you don't put anything on her, but like she just gives random utility and she just adds to the AOE. It feels kind of nice.
Oh, I did play Jinx 3 today to a first, but that's because I had double trouble, and I put all of my Zeeks on my Tristana, so I had to stick D-Blade QSS on my Jinx instead. But
I mean, double trouble Cannoneer. I think Cannoneer is probably the best thing to play with it right now.
Yeah,
it is. It feels so good.
Either that or Nid, because it's so easy to get Nid.
Yeah. I really want to try double trouble 6 Dragonmancer and just play 2 of the hero. Doesn't that sound fucking broken? Like, doesn't that sound fucking insane?
Wait,
like double trouble Lee Sin, but the 2 like this Lee Sin just gets infinite extra AD, infinite extra AP.
Oh.
that sounds broken, no?
Oh no! Somebody wiped that from the course of history. Nobody remember that. Bitch.
I'm pretty sure it sounds like okay. I'm pretty sure the highest cap comp in the game, like without any augments, is just like 6 Dragonmancer Lee Sin with like an Ao Shin 2 in the back, and then imagine you're just playing another Lee Sin for double trouble. Whoach.
Oh no! The highest cap comp is
that's an
actually
11 out of 10.
if you get the
Cringe.
dragon augment and you play two different types of dragons, and then that's your board.
There you
I've
go.
played against
Oh,
that.
like Idis Aoshin plus other units.
Yeah. No, it's just Idis and Aoshin, and
You
that's
just
it.
play 2 Itis, 2 Ao Shin.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can't fit any other units.
And then you run to
And
Sin
one
Olaf.
horn. And one
Yeah,
horn
you're
or
gonna
one
sit
like,
off, and then
Yeah, you deal
I
with the other
saw-
Aoshin players.
I was watching Kyun a little bit before the podcast, and I saw his Itis 3. He hit Itis 3, and this fucking Olaf 2 comes in, kills wipes out his entire backline, and then Itis 3 is just sitting there auto-attacking Olaf 3. Olaf 3 has like twice as much AD as his 3-star dragon, and then Olaf just fucking kills it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the thing about the 3-star frontline units is that they're never gonna do anything to Sin Olaf. Like 3-star
3-star
Hector,
Shrek's good.
3-star Shrek. Oh wait, okay.
Shrek.
The ones that actually do damage, yeah, they're gonna pop off.
Yeah.
Wait, who's
But
Shrek?
like,
Shio-Yu.
Oh, Shio-Yu.
Yeah. Shio-Yu. That one's kind of woke. I played
I'm-
3-star Shrek the other day. It's looking good with diamond hands, actually.
Oh.
Just diamond hands. Yeah.
that's kind of nuts.
Fucking yeah. All-Star was playing in the back of my head. It just took over the.
Dude, I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for Mortdog to replace Shio-Yu with Udyr. And then I'm gonna 20 out of 20 that comp. I don't even give a shit. I made a suggestion to him and he liked my post, so I'm sure it's bound to happen at some point.
Oh, he has heard the call. He has heard the call. Oh, there's a. Okay, so I forgot to mention, because I do want to talk about this as well. Is that there's a buy-in tournament that was just announced on Reddit. Malachi Ye's putting it on. Myself and P God will be in it, and so the format I haven't played poker myself, but to my knowledge, it's like the same thing as like a buy-in tournament in poker, where like every player buys in for, in this case, $1,250, and then like the pot is just split up in whatever way, basically. But it's gonna be pretty sick. It's gonna be pretty cool. How are you feeling about that tournament, P God?
Oh, I mean, I'm feeling like fine. I think like I don't know. I don't really have like a I think it's gonna be like fun. I'm like high key like kind of confident. Like it's like I don't know. I don't really know how to say it.
Set 7 world champion starts
You're gonna farm
at
rush.
buy-in tournament winner. Exactly.
I think it's really cool that Yippee Malachi organized this though. I think it's like this is the kind of stuff that's like really good for the
Yeah. It's great for the competitive scene, just like having more tournaments and stuff. Like Aegis is ramping up their shit. Boise's is doing a circuit, right? He's the one who's doing that. I think there's a couple
Yeah.
circuits going on actually.
Yep.
So like that's
There's
super
a
cool.
league.
And like I saw his tweet about it. It's like I know Kajaus and like Clave and someone else like who's pretty
Dasik,
big.
I think, as well.
Who is
was
sorry?
on that list.
Oh yeah,
I
Dasik.
think
Yeah,
Dasik- Dasik
there's
was
some like actual pretty really good names in there, and that's huge for like bringing legitimacy to those kind of like circuits. Because if it's a bunch of like low tier challengers and then like whoever else, like I mean it's a good circuit, but it's not going to get that much attention. But with the names that are in it, it's getting some attention. So I think that's really good for the scene, like having more just tournaments for the sake of tournaments. Because yeah, we have the main circuit going on, but if that's all that's happening, then those tournaments kind of hold a little less weight because it's just a one-off. There's a lot of RNG involved, but if there's a lot of names entering these like random tournaments and they establish themselves through those, and then they do well in the main circuit, that's a really good sign. That means they're establishing themselves as like a consistent tournament player over even more sample size rather than just over the course of the main circuit. So also having these these like random tournaments just for the sake of having them, I feel like can actually bring some legitimacy to the main circuit in a lot of ways, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm really glad that more grassroots stuff is popping up as well, because it's good for the scene. Like as you said, it's like really good to have more stuff. It is. I think it's obviously tough for like people who, I think like a lot of the bigger names in the scene, it's tough for them to want to enter stuff like this. Even myself, like I was a little hesitant to enter the Boise League, right? Because there's like, there can be like a lot on the line in terms of reputation, I guess, or like Twitch chat is just gonna fucking meme on you if you go 8th in a tournament that's not like an actual official NA tournament, which would feel terrible. But it could just happen, right? And it's, I don't know, but I think I'm really glad I ended up entering. One, I just owe it to Boise to enter this tournament, but I entered the thing because he's done so much for me. But yeah, I think it's good to support stuff like that, even if I might get memed out for going 8th. But who knows?
What tournament are you guys talking about?
It's a, you know who Boise is? He runs a lot of EU like grassroots tournament stuff. It's a league. It's basically a set of leagues. There's like a tournament this weekend that kind of the placements from this tournament funnel you into either like an advanced league or like a smaller league, or like a less good league, I guess, for like a better term. And then it's like 4 or 5 weeks, I think, of like 4 games a week. Essentially is what it is. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. I think he's partnering with like Metafy or something to do it, actually, which is really cool too. So he's getting like some kind of backing for it. I might be wrong about the sponsor, but there's some kind of sponsor behind it. But yeah, and then on the topic of the buy-in tournament, I think it's a really cool idea to get this format. And this is why Makaye was so passionate about it, was that he like really liked the idea of like a buy-in format in TFT, because like what can they mean for the future of TFT as well. And it is cool. I mean, it putting up your own money definitely adds some stakes.
Yeah, and
adds some fucking stakes.
It almost like increases the comparison to poker, because that's the comparison I've made basically since the beginning of how like TFT kind of is with like all this RNG, but you have so much skill that you can use to guide the RNG. And I mean, buy-in tournaments are a thing in poker, and once we have those in TFT, then it becomes even more so. And even like on the like much lower scale, the land that Gangly hosted at Rutgers, Tactician's Crown, they're doing a second one of that, and that has it's like a $20 entry fee. There's a $10 venue fee, but there is a $10 that is a buy-in fee. Obviously, it's not $12.50. But it's like same kind of deal. It's like, okay, now I'm putting money on this, so let's go and fucking try my ass off. Like even more so than if it was just like a free tournament. Because I think with like first Tactician's Crown, like I went in just like, okay, I'm just playing a fucking tournament, and then I won. But like the second one, I'm like, okay, I put money on this. Let's go fucking win again. Also because it's the again tacked on. It's like, okay, let's win this LAN series for the second time in a fucking row. I'm down.
We take those. I mean,
yeah,
you better win.
I'm so fucking down. Whoa. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. I'm playing that tournament right before I leave to teach drum course. So.
Oh shit. I was low key thinking about going down to play in it.
Do it.
And I was like, that's probably
same.
not a good idea.
Do it. Please. Oh my god.
Wait, Kevin, what if we both went down to play in it?
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I'd be down. We could get Jack to tag along.
Yes.
Wait, what day is it?
It is Saturday, July 23rd.
I don't know if I'll be able to. There is a chance. Well, we can figure it out. We can definitely figure it out. I would love to. I mean, I would definitely love to.
Okay, so
that'd be kind of sick.
Here's the idea. Y'all come to Philly on like Friday before. We do Triforce Tactics podcast live from my apartment or some shit. And then we go to Tactician's Crown the next day.
Oh shit.
That'd be lit.
That
would be so much fucking fun.
That'd be kind of sick. Okay, we will figure this out.
We'll table that idea. Yeah,
we will table it. We do have we have a question from chat as we start to wrap up here. Are there any under the radar TFT players to look out for in the competitive scene that you think could pop off this set? There's just one player that I have in mind. You might not know him. His name is Bebe872. He's a
everything. He plays perfect TFT.
He is the god of TFT, the single best player of all time.
If you ever make a fucking decision that doesn't work out, it's because you're not baby. I honestly had no idea where Appies was going.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, no,
I
have no idea about this one though. If anyone has any takes,
it's not.
Pigon.
It's a little less
Pigon
under the
popping off.
radar.
oh, he's expected though.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh yeah.
Pigon is
I mean, Pigot is the
He
Sesame
is
World
the
Champion.
radar.
He
You
is
know?
the radar. He's setting.
I think that like he's not exactly what we'd call under the radar, but because we all know him now. I think Dish Soap is gonna destroy this set. Like
I'm ready for the air dish.
he's getting so good at this fucking game. And like he wasn't exactly under the radar, like people were bringing him up last set. I'm gonna be honest, did he make the Don't Talk If You Don't Know power rankings? I don't remember.
I think he was
think
at the
so.
bottom of
I think
it.
he was like number
I think
15.
he was on it.
I
think he was on it.
Dish Soap, I'm sorry, I don't think you belonged on that list last set. I don't think his tournament performances were quite enough to put him on the list. It's like if it's top 20, he's on that list, but not top 15. But I think he's gonna wreck this set. I think he's gonna be top 10 easily. Like this is his set for sure. He's gonna. I don't think he made. Did he make even a final day of like? He made final day of like Zon or Piltover or something. But any of the other stuff, I don't think he made final day. He didn't make final day of the one Challenger series he played. But he's gonna make a final day. I really think he's gonna wreck the set. He's gonna make a splash. Yeah, not so much under the radar, but like he's one of the guys that's like on the cusp of doing something great. I think it's kind of like how Appies was in set 5. It's like you're not like the best player, you're not the worst, but like you're not doing great. But you're there. It's like right under the bubble, and then it's just the one extra push. And Dish Soap with how he looks on ladder right now, like I don't put too much stock in ladder, but I do put a little bit of stock, and Dish Soap looks nuts.
He's just good at the game.
He is so good at the game.
Yeah, I haven't watched him play in tournament much. Classic TFT player thing. No one watches anyone else play.
I watched him. I watched some of his stuff. He looks fine. He looked fine from what I saw. It was like
I've been watching him whenever he's streaming lately, though, he's playing some good TFT.
Oh yeah, he's playing some good TFT now. That's actually the only way I can describe him last set. Like he was fine. That's actually all I got. But he's gonna pop off the set. Mark my fucking words.
You know who's an interesting player to watch, actually? I don't know if he's going to be competing or not, but Saint, actually, because he's been playing a bunch. And
I refuse.
Abby's just talking about the
2-1-3. I can't talk about Saint. I can't.
But, there was actually a point in set 3. I remember because GV8 said this. He said Saint was, at a certain point in set 3, the best NA player, but he was not able to like participate in like the final tourneys because you could become the best player like midway through the set, but based off of earlier ladder or whatever the qualification process is, you just don't have a chance, right? So it'd be interesting to see. I think I don't know, because I personally have not been around in an era where Saint plays competitively. And maybe he just doesn't. Maybe he just goes back to just streaming for fun and then also playing League. But I think it would be interesting.
It'd be a cool storyline for sure, Saint, and just being like, he is okay. As much as I like to meme on the Olaf thing, he does like he's super high on ladder right now, and he's playing. He's playing a lot, and he's doing well. So I'd love to see Saint do well. It'd be cool. I am ready for the return of Ray. I'm ready for Ray to just pop off in tournament. He's doing a lot, and he was popping off in tournament at the beginning of set 6, and then he didn't enter too much stuff. Like he didn't do like super well in Piltover. I think he did well in Zon as well.
He did well at Piltover. I don't remember him doing as well at Zon. I think that's just early set Ray though. Like that's just how he always is. He gets a really fast read on a bunch of like the 80 flex stuff, and then just can't really keep up over the course of the set. But early set, he's good. And if he can shore up or like develop his understanding of the trees he's good at later into the set and just get better at them, then he does have a real shot at popping off in tourney.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I
Also,
go
in
into
chat
caster
mentioned
mode so
Valet.
easily talking about people.
I feel like
fucking
Valet is not even really under the radar. I feel like Valet does well historically.
Valet, I feel like Valet, like, the knowers know, but like the general populace doesn't.
Like a Kivix thing, maybe.
Yeah, that
Like-
Valet and Kivix like lump themselves together in my mind, even though they play nothing like each other.
I could see that.
It's just like,
All
oh,
I'm
these
saying
two
is,
like guys who don't fucking stream, who are just like really fucking good and like super solid in tourney, but no one knows about them. It's only the knowers.
Y'all
You know
are
who I-
sleeping on wait, I forget their name. There's one
Baby
player
872?
that I admire immensely. They always sit at rank 0. I mean, rank dead last, Iron 4. Oh, I don't remember their name anymore. That guy's
Oh,
gonna
is
pop up.
this
They played Maokai Reroll.
the... Gotcha. I was gonna say, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. You just like wiped my mind. You fucking like you like whipped
I
out
came in
the
with
Men in
something
Black
so
thing. You just
dumb.
wiped me.
It was like,
Yeah. Okay, I have a question to end it on. What is everyone's favorite comp so far? Mine is Styx, Dragonmancer, Lee Sin, or Swain. Riley, go.
Do I even have to answer? y'all know.
wait,
Y'all
I
already
actually feel like
fucking
we
know.
don't. Sin Olaf?
No, it's Kane.
That'll do it.
Two cost
Sin.
assassin reroll. What the fuck else am I gonna fucking
Wait, but how
say?
much Kane have you played? I feel
Not
like
actually
that's
that
like-
much, but it's still my favorite comp.
I
That's
feel
fair,
like
that's
that
fair.
you're not giving the rest of the game the game a chance.
Kane. I'm playing the rest of the game, but my favorite is still Kane. Yeah, that.
All right, RamKev, how about you? What's your favorite?
Oh.
What's your favorite comp?
Oh, my favorite comp is mages. I think mages are so dope, man. I think they're so
Dies
sick.
a bench.
Specifically
for
Zoe.
my team to move.
I love it when Zoe just like solo wins you the fight and you have no offensive items, but your entire board just shits on their board. I was like, oh my god, it's so
That's
good.
fair. That's fair. All right, you arrived at the man of the hour, P God.
I actually like Corky, but I don't play much of these shit. But I like Corky.
Yeah, Corky is like a sick unit, man.
Yeah, I
The
think Corky's
gentleman's
really cool.
answer. He
It's
is a
just
cool
that he-
unit.
If only he kills stuff.
Yeah, if only he wasn't garbage.
He has some of the coolest animations of all time.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, like the
And
huge
then-
when the huge ass rocket comes out. Unfortunately, like it comes out and it does nothing. You're like, fuck.
The biggest tilter is when it comes out and it just fucking misses everyone.
No, it just slowly like goes across your screen
Yeah,
and
it
miss
just
everything.
goes past everyone.
There goes
Um,
all of my DPS, which wasn't too much.
Yeah. You know what the issue is? Is that there's this thing that happens every set where there's one unit that just is really strong on PvE, and they decided like to fix that issue. They're just gonna nerf it into the fucking ground.
The thing is,
And,
I don't
like,
even
it-
feel like it was Corky. I feel like it was Zaya on PvE. And
Yeah.
she's still strong.
Well, they hit Corky hard.
Yeah, they
They
kept
did.
on hitting
Like, Rebels-
Corky, and I was sitting there
Yeah.
like, "What? How is this happening, man?"
And
I
now-
don't even feel like Corky's
it-
that good.
Yeah, it always happens because now you have to wait half a set for Corky to be playable. But I'm ready. Like the rest of the set is so good. I mean,
Yeah.
the set is really fun. The units are so cool. I'm ready for Corky to be playable again.
Yeah. Then you
Outside
have
of
your
just like
solid backline 80 flex.
yeah. Outside of like random Corky at 9 because you have 3 AD items and you already have a Yasuo too with 3 AD items. Yeah. Good. I mean, I think we're all enjoying the set, which is the big thing. That's yeah. That is gonna do it for us though. Thank you so much, P-God, for joining us. Best of luck in your future endeavors. We got a couple tournaments coming up. We got Astro Cup. We got the buy-in tournament. I think you're in Twitch Rivals too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Where-
good
what
luck
now?
in it and good luck to everything.
What now?
Oh,
Wait, what?
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know if we're supposed to talk about it.
Wait, Twitch Rivals?
Talk about
Yeah, are
what?
we supposed to talk about it? I
don't
thought.
know.
No, anyways.
It's already announced. Everything's.
Oh, okay.
sick.
No, yeah, Twitch
Yeah.
Rivals is yeah, okay. There you go. So 3 tournaments coming up. Best of luck. And then on ladder 2, keep smurfing it. And we'll
You too.
yeah,
You're
the world
on
is
3 too.
It's a praise
yeah.
that none of us have to play
Essentially.
day one. It's
Yeah,
a
hopefully-
never day one angle.
Hopefully the only one playing I guess I was gonna say the only one having a day 1 was Riley because they'd be casting it, but I don't think day 1's getting cast, right? I don't think there's like a main broadcast.
Of Astral Cup?
Yeah,
or-
I don't think the first weekend is
The
has
first
anything,
weekend's
right?
not getting casted, yeah. And
Gotcha.
I cannot confirm or deny if I'm casting the second weekend.
There you go.
But you know
There
who
you
won't
go.
be casting? The other 3 of us.
Sure.
Well, who knows?
Actually,
there
is
you
that?
go.
Can we leak that? Is that leakable information?
Yeah, I think that is leakable information. The 3 of us will not be casting Astral Cup in a perfect world.
Yeah, no,
Thank you so much.
this one's not on me. Y'all are leaking for me, potentially. You know
I
what?
didn't leak it. I mean,
We didn't leak
ideally-
anything.
I will not be saying a single word about what I'm casting
No
anymore.
leak, no
I will
leak.
just let Appies leak for me, and I will sit over here and say I cannot confirm or deny. And yeah.
You know, Twitch Rivals.
there was no
though,
leak. There was no leak.
That one is. If that one is potentially leaked, it's just been leaked. But
Oh no, Twitch Rivals is like a bunch of us like already put it up on stream, like all the teams and stuff like that.
people.
Okay, it is
leaked
then.
There is no issues.
Yeah.
There's no issues. There are no
Good, good.
issues.
It has been leaked. And that on that note, thank you so much everyone for listening or watching or wherever the fuck you're doing to experience this podcast. Thank you guys
Experience
for being
whatever
on.
the fuck is happening here.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you, Riley and RamKev, for being great co-hosts as always. Mateo for being an awesome producer. We do have a new patron this week, Pogo. So thank you so much to Divine Soph, Nicholas Stroh, Cloud, and Happy Paladin for being patrons. We really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll catch you next week.
Like, comment, and
And
subscribe.
also- yes. And join our Discord server.
And also,
that thing,
thank
too.
you to Prestivent for coming on the show.
Thank
was
you
a
for
great
having
time.
me.
Yeah.
It's
It's
been a
fun.
good ass time. And until next time, thank you for watching. Bye bye. Oh yeah, Paw Friends.
I can't.
Next time.